The closing arguments are in the books, and the fate of Kaitlin Armstrong is now in the hands of the jury. Armstrong's accused of killing pro cyclist Anna Wilson in a jealous rage over her involvement with Armstrong's on-again, off-again boyfriend, Colin Strickland. The jury sent off to deliberate after 2 hours of closing statements earlier today, an hour each for the prosecution and for the defense. Correspondent Alex Caprariello has kept a close eye on the proceedings all day long. So, Alex, what is the latest out there?
Yeah, the jury has been deliberating now for a little more than an hour and a half after hearing closing arguments from both the prosecution and the defense. I want to walk you through some of those main points that we heard. From the prosecution standpoint, they pointed to all of the circumstantial evidence that is mounting that points the finger at defendant Kaitlin Armstrong. We're talking about DNA, ballistic, and witness testimony. But beyond that, they are also really trying to make sure the jury understand who Mo Wilson was as a person and a cyclist. Take a listen.
Mo Wilson is a 25-year-old prodigy. Everybody in the cycling community that testified kind of shook their head about how good she was, and she was new at it. A prodigy. Taken from Matt and Mr. and Miss Wilson at the age of 25. Kaitlin Cash over there on the front row. When I talked to her, call me Cash. Kaitlin killed my friend. That's why we call her Cash. Kaitlin with a C, but poor thing don't even like her own name anymore. She pumped her friend's heart over 100 times. You heard it on the 911 call. For 10 minutes until the first responders got there. Not knowing she'd probably been dead for 45 minutes. Then she runs to Costa Rica, had plastic surgery, on the beach teaching yoga, while the Wilsons are trying to pick up the pieces.
Talk about a dramatic moment in that courtroom as he is giving that monologue. Meanwhile, the defense is pointing to the fact that there is no direct evidence or eyewitnesses that can actually say that they saw Kaitlin Armstrong there at the murder scene. On top of that, they're saying that Austin Police Department made a number of mistakes and that they were doing whatever they could to pin this crime on Kaitlin Armstrong. Take a listen.
Police think Kaitlin committed this crime. They don't know. She fits their story. She fits the story they created. A spurned, jealous lover. That story is so easy. That story is so easy to tell because it ties into a framework of patriarchy and misogyny that is rooted in American culture.
And it's unclear whether or not it's going to take hours or even days for the jury to come to their decision. Here in Travis County, they're allowed to deliberate for as long as they want, into the night if they choose. Of course, they can break at any moment, get some sleep, come back the next morning. So we're all waiting here at the courthouse for that verdict to come down.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.